Perfect. There it is. Hello and welcome back to Dragon Ranch, the Garmezy Glass Studios. My name is Grant Garmezy, and every week I've been going down in the comments and picking out a suggestion for an animal to make out of glass. But this week is a little different. That's because we are going to be going to the Chrysler Museum of Glass. The Chrysler is one of the most state-of-the-art studios in the world and also has one of the largest glass collections in America. And we were invited, my wife and I were invited as visiting artists for 1 week last fall. And this video captures that time. It was made by Echard Wheeler and Robin Rogers, and they were kind enough to share this video with me so I could share it with you on this channel. So without further ado, here's a visit to the one and only Chrysler Museum of Glass and a little bit of background information about Erin and I as glass artists. Roll it. My name is Grant Garmezy, and I'm a professional glass artist. Been blowing glass for 16 years and loving every minute of it.
And I'm Erin Garmezy, I'm Grant's wife, and we have a glass blowing and flame working studio in Richmond, where we live and work.
I've always been a sculptor and artist with other mediums, and I went to Virginia Commonwealth University. I actually found glass by complete accident when I was walking by the studio, and just kind of it caught me out of the corner of my eye. I had to try it. So I tried it, and it was the second I gathered, I was hooked. I was like, this medium is so magical and it can do so many things.
When I first started blowing glass, I was making vessels and cups and things like that, and I've always really liked like a tedious process of creating small parts and assembling them together, and that's how I create my work. I'll make a ton of tiny leaves or petals and then assemble them. So I really think of Grant as a sculptor, like sculpting this mass, but I'm more like, to me it's more like I'm putting a puzzle together.
For me, the difference in our process is from the hot shop to the flame shop. For me, it's very quick. You know, we make a sculpture from start to finish in 3 to 8 hours. It allows me to make multiples of the same thing and allow me to really give Erin really the best one that I can make.
The timing is a huge difference for sure. I can work on a piece for months, set the piece down, I can heat it back up, come back to it later, create parts, and really take my time. And I enjoy that a lot. And
now that we've started collaborating, it's kind of hard to ever see myself having like my own kind of work by myself. They just have like such a voice now.
That's funny. I feel the exact same way.
I've always been attracted to animal imagery in my work. Growing up in a rural setting, it was always around me. Nature was all around me. I feel like I related a lot to animals and like reading emotions on animals' faces and kind of like being able to try to relay that in the work. I've always been interested in snakes. They're always seductive and dangerous, and
the snake is such a powerful image. If you see one, either in art or a real snake, it's like you have a reaction to that. People either like they hate it and they scream and they want to run away, or people are intrigued by them. But I don't think there's a single person on earth who sees a snake and is like ambivalent. Like, they lend themselves to glass so well. When they come out of the annealer, they still look alive.
I also love the idea that, you know, snakes are always evolving, always changing, and always shedding their skins and starting anew. Texture is very important in my work. It just brings the piece to life. It glues everything together for me, and it's my favorite part. I am working towards getting that texture on. That's when I'm like excited. Everything's so glassy most of the time, and I really want to take that away. I want to start adding those textures. Really help me like get excited about the work and excited about the pieces.
The Chrysler is so special to me. You know, we've been here so many times. The studio feels very familiar and very comfortable. Just being here for like an entire week and being able to work all day and really focus on the work is like a gift that I don't get. I don't get to just sit and flame work for 8 hours a day, ever.
I can't remember how I found out about the Chrysler assistantship. I thought it was an amazing opportunity, and I was very excited to be in a museum setting. It was just a game changer to be able to see the possibilities of glass and like how far you could go with it professionally. It was really cool. And now to be back as the first ever alumni visiting artist assistantship person is again surreal. It's just I'm super honored. I can't wait to see where all this goes and always be part of the Chrysler story.